I've been wanting my Nintendo Switch 2 to feel more like me. So today you're coming with me as I show you my favorite ways to customize a Nintendo Switch 2. I'm going to put a skin on it, we're going to do charm DIYs together, cute accessories, and a lot of love. A big part of cozy gaming for me is showcasing my personality through my setups and my consoles. Let's get into it. The first thing I'm actually going to do is put a skin on it. This is what my Nintendo Switch looks like right now. This is a very sleek and beautiful design, and I do love the black color. However, this does feel a little bit plain right now, and as you can see, my setup is a lot brighter and I like cream colors and white, green, and colors like that. So let's turn this plain Nintendo Switch 2 into something a little bit more magical. There already are so many skins out there that you can use for your Nintendo Switch 2. I wanted to go for something very simple, so I chose this white. This is the Mighty Skins Nintendo Switch 2 Premium Kit in solid white. This is what it looks like. I'll make sure to link everything that I'm using in the description. Next thing I want to add is thumb grips. I am a thumb grip collector. They are some of my absolute favorite ways to customize my Switch. I was really heartbroken to find out that the Nintendo Switch 2 does not use the same thumb grips as the first Nintendo Switch, which means my huge thumb grip collection is going to be put on the back burner and I have to start fresh. My favorite place to get thumb grips is Playvital. They didn't tell me to say that or anything, but I did get a few things from them which have not arrived yet. If they arrive before the week is over and before this video is up, I will put pictures of what those things looked like on my Switch. But I got quite a few thumb grips, and I actually got a case, a silicone case that goes around it. Because it's white, I think it's going to look really good with the white skin. However, I do have a couple of thumb grips that did arrive. I got these flower ones because they're just adorable, but I also thought it was really interesting that it just came with 4 and they're all different colors. Oh my god, so cute. It's crazy how much of a difference thumb grips make. I feel like this immediately makes it cuter. Okay, now it's time for a little bit of a DIY moment. I'm so excited because I've always wanted to have charms on my Switch, even on my first Nintendo Switch, but I never got around to actually getting some or making some. So we're gonna be making some today. This is such an easy DIY. I can't wait to show you. These are gonna be charms that we're gonna put in our headphone socket. I think that's how you call it. So the first thing that we're gonna use is these guys. I found these on Amazon. They already come with the little headphone socket part, the string and a little clip so you can put your charm on the other side. I just thought that was just the coolest thing ever. I'm gonna link all of this in the description. But yeah, they come in all kinds of different colors. And then the fun part was also choosing what charms I wanted for my Switch, because I went down a rabbit hole. I didn't know there were so many charms that you can find online. Literally anything that you want, you can find a charm for it. These are the ones I went for. First ones I found were these bread ones. It's like a mixed pack. There's all kinds of different breads you can see here. I mostly got it because of the croissant. Big fan of that. I mean, the baguette is also so cute. There's one with a little egg. I love them so much, but one of my favorites has to be the waffle though. I mean, it's so cute. I got those. I have so many. I'm also gonna make some for my friends. Another ones that I got were these really cute boba ones. Different flavored boba. My favorite is taro, so I think I'm gonna be using this purple one. But I also really like the color of this coffee boba vibes. I like this one a lot too. And last but not least, I actually have these clay Pikmin. These were a birthday gift, and I've been saving them in this box because I've been trying to find the perfect way to use them. And when I was thinking about this DIY, I realized that they have the tiniest little loop on the top. So I was like, hold on a minute. I am gonna make these into charms. Yeah, I mean, this is literally the easiest DIY ever. Let me zoom you it in so you can see what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna use the blue for the blue one, the yellow for the yellow one, and red for the red one. Perfectly. I love him so much. Look at him. But I just immediately know I'm going to put this one on my Switch when I'm done. I think I'm going to make one that is maybe like a waffle and a boba like this. A little breakfast one. I'll use pink. So cute. Yeah, gotcha. May I help you? This is just the cutest thing ever. I feel like I need to make one with bread. This is so cute. I love it. I'm gonna make some for my friends as well. These are all the ones that I made. Let's try them out. Oh my gosh! Look how cute it looks. Bread. And we did it! My Switch is completely customized. Let me show you. This is the final product. This feels so much more my personality, and I can't wait to keep collecting thumb grips and collecting cases and things like that to furthermore customize it. Now that I've gone down the rabbit hole of DIYing charms, I feel like I am not gonna be stopped. I really recommend this brand for skins. It was so nice to work with and so forgiving. It ended up looking a lot better than my last one that I did with my first Nintendo Switch. It gave you some wiggle room to kind of like extend it and rub your finger against it to make it look better. And if you put it on crooked, then you could just take it off and put it right back on. I'm a big fan of this thumb grips too. I feel like they go really nicely with this skin, and it's gonna look really cute with my Pikmin charm as well. I love how big they are, and I love that they are asymmetrical. I think it gives you a really cool look. And the charms, I can't believe how cute these charms turned out and how easy they were to make. I made one for all of my friends, so if you're watching, friends, you'll be receiving a cute charm on the mail. I'm so in love with how this turned out. I also thought this would be a good moment to kind of do a Switch 2 review 1 month later. For those who don't know, I got my Switch the night of the release. I did make a vlog of the whole experience, so make sure to watch that here, or wherever. I'm also gonna link it in the description. And I did get the bundle with the new Mario Kart game. I was wondering if the excitement of having it for the first time would wear off, and I would start kind of noticing the faults of the console here and there, but the more I use it, the more I love it. I feel pretty much the same as when I first opened it. I'm really happy with my purchase. I think this console is a major improvement from the first Nintendo Switch. I said this in my past review as well, but I only had a first generation Nintendo Switch. I never got any of the OLEDs or Nintendo Switch Lites or anything like that, so this was a big improvement for me. I think that definitely informs my review in some ways as well. One thing that has been just standing out more and more to me is how beautiful the graphics of this console are. The more that I've played different games on it, the more I've realized the big jump in quality. Honestly, it's something worth noting if that's something that you're interested in. One thing I will say about this console is that because I don't have a lot of friends that have Nintendo Switch 2, I haven't even been able to try some of the new features of the Switch with the camera and the voice calls and everything like that. I have heard pretty good reviews of it, but it still hasn't replaced Discord for me. That might be something to consider if you're someone who plays a lot of co-op games and you usually play through Discord. I don't think this console replaces Discord for me. I play a lot of games with friends online, and not a single time have I thought, oh, let's do it through my Nintendo Switch. Right now, I feel like it's a feature that I'm kind of not taking advantage of. So maybe that's something to consider if that was a selling point for you. Maybe if it would really replace other ways to do that for you, or if you have other friends that also have the Nintendo Switch 2. When it comes to Mario Kart World, I am so in love with that game. I feel like it's the only Mario Kart game that I actually want to play by myself, because the free roam options and the challenge options and all of those things, I think, make the game something that is worth playing by yourself. I love it so much. I do recommend it. I still think the price is really, really steep, to be honest, but it is a really fun game. And if you're a big Mario Kart fan, then I think this is going to be right up your alley and definitely a must for you. But is it worth $80? I don't know. I mentioned this in my first review too, but I have sometimes, my hands can fall asleep sometimes when I'm holding a handheld console for a really long time. Even though it's a lot more comfortable in my opinion than the Nintendo Switch, it is still a heavy console that still might feel tiring for your hands after a little bit. I will say too, the little leg in the back is so comfortable. I've been able to use it here and there to play games, and I'll just prop it on my desk and play games for a little bit, and I find it a lot more comfortable than the first Nintendo Switch. So I think those are all my thoughts after using the Nintendo Switch 2 a month later. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun customizing my console with you guys today. Everything that I've used and mentioned is going to be linked down below. They didn't tell me to tell you this, but I do have a discount code for Playvital, and they are already releasing so many cute things for the Nintendo Switch 2, especially thumb grips. So I will also put that in the description in case you are looking to get customization things for your Nintendo Switch 2 and you want to get a little discount. Let me know how you like to customize your Nintendo Switch 2 or any console for that matter. I love taking inspiration from you guys. If you like this video, remember to like it and subscribe is the biggest way that you can support me and my channel. But most importantly, remember to take care of yourself, have some rest, have some water, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.